is the perfect time to focus our attention, reflect on the lives, be nourished and enlightened by, and honor 21 finalists, of which 10 are the TOYM of 2022. These young men and women consecrated their lives to a higher purpose. They remind me, through their beautiful example, amidst the busyness I am in, to course correct, to self-reflect, and to get off the path I have defaulted towards power, wealth, and ego. The 21 finalists and the 10 winners are very gifted. They are not just a little bit better than others in one way. They are absolutely superior in at least 2, sometimes even 3 areas of expertise. They could easily use their interdisciplinary crafts and their gifts for their own self-enrichment. The choice they have made on a daily basis is to serve and enrich others, rather than to be served and to enrich themselves. They spent their 10,000 hours being gifts that keep giving. The purity of their intentions, the disciplined execution of their vision, the awesomeness of their dreams makes them the cornerstone of new communities and ecosystems focused on eventually addressing one or more of the deepest ills and the deepest needs of our world. 2 nights ago, I had a Christmas dinner at the home of one of our judges. This judge is my friend, and he said the main reason he agreed to become a judge is because he could not say no to me, especially when I asked him the question during the wedding of my daughter. In other words, the mindset that he had was one of compliance. I have tremendous respect for this businessman because he has made healthcare, banking, insurance accessible to 7 million Filipino families who are so poor that they were basically considered not worth the attention of other companies seeking to generate profit. He has also done a lot for sports in our country. I was a little bit shocked when at the end of the dinner, he thanked me profusely and repeatedly. He said, "Donnie, I was only planning to spend 2 hours reading the big documents. In the end, I went on a 12-hour non-stop streak of getting fascinated by the lives and journeys of these 21 young men and women." He lost himself in their stories, and he said to me that he thinks that the 21 of you are not of this world. Perhaps that is what is most amazing about you. Your sense of purpose and your calling somehow made you expend your life so far in the hardest paths, the most difficult battles, the most futile causes, advocacies that attract the least resources and sometimes generate the most mockery and the most controversy. At a young age, you may have seen and have had to engage with the ruthlessness, the resistance of powerful, vested interests, the worst of our human nature. None of that has embittered or intimidated you. Best of all, you have stayed true to your mission. Any suffering on your path towards your purpose were simply obstacles that needed to be overcome, problems that needed to be creatively solved, or meaningful suffering. Each failure or setback just added another layer to your wisdom and something that made you more pragmatic without losing your sense of idealism. My friend at the end of the night told me, "Donnie, I can't stop thinking of all 21 of them. Why did I not even know anything about TOYM before and JCI? TOYM and JCI is so special. I want to do more to help. Count me in. So my friend, from an initial mindset of compliance and do my best for 2 hours, he shifted to awe and a mindset of commitment for 12 straight hours. And he's not the only judge that you, all 21 of you, have affected in this way. I watched, while I was in the room of our judges, how they worked really hard and had this rigorous discussion and were also full on and devoted in a very dedicated way, trying the hard task of finding 10 amongst 21 fascinating young men and women. All of us who had, and I'm not only talking about the judges, the people who nominated you, the screening committee, the people on the TOYM Foundation board, we all read your bidding documents. We all had very rigorous discussions. We deliberated, we immersed ourselves, and we deeply reflected on your lives these past 4 weeks. And the impact on us, we are also greatly inspired and we are greatly enlightened by you. You have planted seeds in our hearts and minds that were not there before. You helped us be more intentional and return to the path of doing well by doing good. And I think this is the heart of the matter, the main reason and purpose of this award. We want more and more people to encounter you just the way we have also been changed by encountering you. To seek to know you, to support your life mission, also deeply reflect on your life thus far. And maybe having encountered you, they may also be inspired like the way you inspired us to adjust the purpose and trajectory of our lives towards being gifts that keep giving. May others like you dedicate themselves to a mission to elevate and transform the lives of the world's least and the world's most lost, most marginalized, and most vulnerable. May telling your beautiful stories help thousands also find their calling, which is the intersection of the world's deep hunger and a person's deep sense of gladness. So Manuel, Rico, Victor, Marie, Ronnie, Christian, Ramon Lorenzo, Beverly, Lorraine, Gideon, Chantel, and Joanne, may you keep shining so that others may be strengthened, inspired, and enlightened by the way you are living and the choices you are making. May more people that encounter you snap out of the negative influence of social media and egomaniacal leadership and get on the path of pursuing the kind of greatness that benefits many, the kind of greatness that is Filipino greatness. I thank you, the parents, mentors, coaches, teachers that shaped you into the formidable forces of good that you are today. Like my friend said, you are not of this world. An output of this quality is not possible with the leadership, deep caring, commitment, hard work, selflessness that is also not of this world. The judges and the screeners that we have to pick, they're also one of a few good men and women in this world, because as Chris D was telling me, the criteria to be a judge and part of the screening committee, you have to be beyond reproach because of the integrity of the award. So I would like to thank John Glenn, Christian, Lizelle, Attorney Antoinette, and the amazing screening committee, our judges led by Justice Samuel Garland, TOYM President Shea Revilla, and of course, Last but not least, Kuya Larry Cruz and Nancy. Mabuhay at maraming salamat po.